Kiki, do you want to play a game?
Depends. What kind of game is it?
It's called Mystery Guest. Basically, I have to pretend I'm introducing a famous person who's about to win some kind of prize. I can't say who it is, but it's someone who I really admire. Your job is to guess who it is. Got it?
Okay, sounds fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to be here today. The man I am here to present this prize to is, quite simply, the fastest and bravest man on 4 wheels. He was the youngest driver ever to win the World Championship, and, of course, he has gone on to win several more. He is currently the most famous German on the face of the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, please, for... Well, go on. Who is it?
A German racing driver?
Yeah, but which one?
I don't know. Lewis Hamilton?
Lewis Hamilton? He's British. Oh, it's Vettel. Sebastian Vettel.
Never heard of him.
Oh, I give up.
Shall I have a go?
Oh, go on then.
Ladies and gentlemen, blah, blah, blah. The girl we are here to celebrate today is one of the most talented and creative singers in the world. She's also an amazing violin player.
Adele?
No, I haven't finished yet. Besides, Adele doesn't play the violin. Our guest hasn't made a record yet, but it won't be long before she's an international superstar. But she's not just an amazing musician, she's one of the warmest, most charming people I have ever met. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the fabulous, the one and only, the greatest...
I've absolutely no idea. Who?
Kiki Young!
But that's you.
I know. You did say someone you really admire.
Have you read this? They're opening a new cafe in the park. A Saturday afternoon.
That's fantastic. Who's going to do the big opening ceremony?
The mayor, probably. She always does shop openings and conferences, that sort of thing.
They should get somebody more important.
What? More important than the mayor? Hey, I know. They should get Paul Norris.
Yeah, he's a great footballer. He plays for United now, but he grew up round here.
But he doesn't live round here anymore. He's a big star now. Let's face it, he won't want to open a little park cafe.
Yeah, you're probably right. What about Paula Mayberry?
The actress from the soap opera? What's it called? Linden Street.
Yes.
But why her? Did she live here once?
No, I don't think so. I'd just like to meet her.
Come on, there has to be somebody.
Look, the mayor is going to open the park cafe, and that's that.
I guess you're right. No one special lives in our town.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
Know what, guys? I've just thought of someone very special, and he's just the person for the job.
Hello, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm good and I'm going to make it big. Any advice?
You could try going on to a show like The X Factor or The Voice. If you're as good as you say, then these TV talent shows will give you a chance. Of course, the competition will be really strong and there can only be one winner. If you win it, you should have at least one hit album, but it's no guarantee that you will be successful for a long time. The X Factor's 2007 winner, Leona Lewis, has certainly become a big star. But who remembers the winner of the first series, Steve Brookstein? Maybe it's better not to win at all. In 2009, Ollie Murs came second to Joe McElderry and is now much more famous. In 2010, One Direction came third, and the radio hasn't stopped playing them ever since.
Bands have been using the internet for publicity for years now. It's cheap, quick and easy. Look at Justin Bieber. In 2007, when he was just 12, he entered a local singing competition and came second. His mum filmed him and put it on YouTube. Then she put on some more videos of him singing. In 2008, a talent scout called Scooter Braun accidentally clicked on one of Justin's videos. He really liked what he saw and went to meet the young Bieber. The rest is history. And then there's Lily Allen. She had a contract with a music label, but they were too busy with bigger artists to give her any attention. So she posted some of her music on MySpace. Soon she had tens of thousands of fans and lots of attention from her label. Thanks to the internet, she became a star overnight.
I've been writing songs since I was a teenager. I never really thought about making a record, but when I started my band, I also started to get more serious about my music. We haven't been playing together very long, but people say we're really good. Now I'm really keen on making a career in music. I think the best advice is to start small and grow big. We've been doing a lot of busking in the streets, and that's helped us get a good local following. We're now getting invitations from clubs in the area to come and play shows. Loads of famous people started out busking. Eric Clapton, one of the greatest guitarists in the world, busked on the streets of London when he was young.
Human moles. Moles are small animals that live underground and dig tunnels looking for food. Sometimes humans also need to be like moles, but for a different reason: to save lives. In 1985, there was a powerful earthquake in Mexico City. As often happens in earthquakes, many people were buried under fallen buildings and needed help. However, there weren't enough people to go and help them. So a group of young people decided to form a volunteer group. They started to dig into the rubble to try to find people and get them out. The group, who called themselves Los Topos, the moles in Spanish, quickly became well known for their bravery, and they started to travel to help at disaster zones in other places. Since 1985, Los Topos have helped in places all around the world. At first, they only worked in Mexico, but over the years, they have been to Nepal, Haiti, and the Philippines. In 2001, after the attack on the World Trade Center in New York, they came to the United States for the first time. And they went to Banda Aceh, Indonesia in 2004 after the terrible tsunami that killed tens of thousands of people. They say that this was the most difficult work they have ever done. In 2017, they helped in Mexico City again after another serious earthquake. Altogether, they have been to more than 20 countries. The group has also grown. People in the group come and go, but on average, it has about 40 members. It is very professional and includes doctors and other specialists, such as psychologists and engineers, but they are not paid for their work. They go to disaster areas when local governments and rescue groups cannot manage alone. And they also offer courses for people who want to become rescue workers. Los Topos members themselves pay most of what they need to travel to disaster zones. When they get there, they eat whatever they can and sleep wherever they can. So far, not one member of Los Topos has lost their life, Let's hope that this continues.
You know our music teacher, Mr. Grimes? He's leaving our school next month.
Are you sure? I haven't heard anything.
Yes, I'm sure. Steve said so. Mr. Grimes told his class in yesterday's lesson.
That's a shame. He's a good teacher. His lessons are fun. Jokes, games, smiles, that sort of thing.
I know. He's one of the best. But he's leaving and that's that. Still, I was thinking maybe we could do something to thank him. He's taught us such a lot. It would be nice to say thank you.
That's a good idea. What kind of thing?
Well, maybe a little concert. We could play or sing something for him.
No, I don't think so, Mike. A concert is too much. Let's face it, none of us are really good singers or musicians.
I know, but I want to do something.
Oh, you'll think of something. You always do.
Well, here's another idea. We could each make a recording, well, those who want to, and say something that we remember from his lessons. Then we could choose a bit of music.
That he told us about. Yes. Mike, that's great. You've got to make it happen.
Well, I'll start by talking to the others and find out what they think.
I'll help you if I can. You know what? I think everyone's going to love this, Mike. Really. Well done.
A bright star.
On Saturday, May the 19th, 2018, millions of people around the world watched as Prince Harry married the American actress Meghan Markle at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle, in front of 600 guests. As they signed the marriage register, a young cellist played 3 pieces of classical music. It was a dream come true for 19-year-old Sheku Kanna-Mason. It was the biggest performance of his short professional career so far, and a sign that he was quickly becoming one of the most admired classical musicians in the world. This wasn't Sheku's first performance in front of the prince. A year earlier, Harry was in the audience for a charity concert in London. Perhaps it was Sheku's performance at this concert that resulted in his royal invitation. The following April, an excited Sheku announced on Twitter that Meghan had phoned him to see if he would like to play at the wedding. Sheku has been playing the cello since he was 6. He is one of 7 children in an amazingly talented family from Nottingham in England. Sheku and his 6 brothers and sisters are all extremely talented classical musicians. His eldest sister, Isita, won a scholarship to the famous Royal Academy of Music in London to study the piano. A few years later, Sheku followed her when he gained a place at the same institution to study the cello. He was only 9 years old. He has been performing with Isita and his older brother, Brymer, for many years. In 2015, they decided to enter the talent show Britain's Got Talent as the Kanna-Masons. Their performances on the show were watched by several million people, and they reached the semi-finals. A year later, Sheku entered the BBC Young Musician of the Year competition, which he won. He became the first black musician ever to win the award. He was just 17 years old. As a result of this success, he also got a contract with the music publishing company Decca to record an album. In 2018, he released his first album, Inspiration. The album spent 4 weeks in the UK Top 40 charts, and it contains many famous classical pieces. Sheku also includes classical versions of songs by Bob Marley and Leonard Cohen on the album. It has introduced a younger audience to classical music. The future is looking bright for Sheku Canna Mason.
Hey Scott, thanks for inviting me to your party last weekend. I really enjoyed it.
Great. I'm really glad you came, Paula.
Me too. Your friends are really cool people. Oh, and the cake was delicious. Who made it?
Thanks. My older sister, Olivia. She's a talented cook. By the way, did you speak with her? I think you and Olivia have lots of things in common.
I didn't, no. Why do you ask? She seemed a bit different. I mean, she's a bit serious, isn't she?
Actually, she's really funny when you get to know her.
Yeah? She didn't seem so nice. I mean, all the other people in your family are really friendly. Your younger brother, Simon, for example, he seemed very cheerful. Everyone thought the same.
Well, maybe not everyone. Simon's the most confident person in our family. He's good at being charming at parties. But I'm not sure how friendly he really is. He's usually in his room, playing video games, and if I need help from someone, he usually disappears.
Well, I'm not saying your sister isn't nice. It's just that she seemed very quiet.
Yeah, I know. But she's not boring. Actually, I really admire her. She's the most positive person I know, even though she had some bad news about a year ago.
Oh, really? What?
Well, she always wanted to be a cyclist, and she trained really hard for years. Everyone said she was seriously talented, and might even become a famous sportswoman. But she had an accident and really hurt herself.
Oh no, what happened?
It was a crash, and she hurt her leg quite badly, and the doctors told her to stop cycling for a while. Now, she's just found out that she won't be able to enter any more competitions for a long time. Actually, she's been too scared to go on a bike since the accident.
That's too bad.
I know, but she's been really brave, and I've already helped her to do other sports. Her leg has become much better recently.
Yes, she sounds like an interesting person.
Yes, and she's really positive about the future. She's just had this bad experience and...
Well, maybe I can meet her again soon.
Sure.
Hi there. I'm doing some research for the New School magazine about how important music is. Have you got time for a few questions?
Sure, OK. I'm Dana, by the way.
Great. Thanks, Dana. OK. Between 1 and 5, how important would you say music is to you?
5, definitely. I don't think I could live without it. It's probably more important to me than fashion. I think I would only put friendship and family above it.
Wow. And is that listening to music or playing it or both?
Just listening, unfortunately. I mean, I'd love to play an instrument, but I can't. I had piano lessons when I was younger, but I gave up. I keep promising myself to start guitar lessons. One day I will.
You should. I play the drums and I just love it. So what kind of music do you like?
I like loads of different stuff. I love dancing, so I like a lot of dance music. And I like a lot of old stuff. My dad was always playing music when I was little, so I like a lot of bands from the 1990s. I even like classical music too, especially when I'm doing homework. It helps me concentrate. And sometimes when I've got a problem to sort out, listening to classical music can help.
And is there any music you don't like?
Well, I'm not keen on heavy metal or anything that's too loud, but The music I really don't like is jazz.
And why's that?
I just find it difficult to listen to. It's not relaxing at all. I get really irritated by it. My brother's a big jazz fan, and when he plays it, I just have to leave the room. Otherwise, we'll start fighting.
Oh dear. So just one more question. How important are lyrics for you?
They're not very important. I don't really listen to them. As I said before, I like music to dance to or to relax to. It's not very important what they're singing about.
The future of live music. Technology has always played an important part in the development of pop music. From the instruments that the bands play and the live shows that they perform, to the way we listen to music in our homes or on the move. But advances in technology over the next few years are promising to bring even bigger changes. Holograms. For around 50 years, people of all ages have been enjoying ABBA's music. They have played almost 100 international concerts. But since 1982, when the band played their last show, fans have had little hope of ever seeing their favourite group live on stage again. That is now about to change, as the band have announced plans for their first shows in nearly 40 years. Bands from the 70s and 80s playing together again is nothing new. But it is no surprise that a band as big as ABBA are planning to do things a little bit differently. The 4 members of the band will not be on the stage together. Instead, they will appear as holograms. The holograms will show the band as they looked back in 1979, when ABBA were the biggest band in the world. And they won't be the only band to have returned to the stage via holograms. In 2018, Freddie Mercury appeared in hologram form alongside Queen in Las Vegas, even though he died more than 25 years ago. Virtual reality, VR. VR technology has made lots of progress recently. You may soon be able to enjoy watching your favourite band live without even leaving your house. Developers have been making plans to launch a new app that will allow fans to watch live concerts that are being streamed directly to VR headsets. Not only will you be able to watch the band from the crowd, but you will also have the possibility of watching the show on stage with the band. And all of this will cost you about 1/10 of the ticket price for the venue. These advances in technology are very exciting, but do fans really want to watch a show knowing that their musical heroes aren't really there? And can watching through a VR headset ever really match up to the experience of actually being there? Is the latest technology really always the best? Perhaps we should look at the case of vinyl. Who would have thought that a format that was replaced by the CD, then downloading and finally streaming, would have made such a big return? Perhaps sometimes the old-fashioned ways of doing things might just be better.
Tom, hi. Here you are, looking in the music shop window. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, hi Laura. You okay?
Well, I'm fine, but you don't look very happy. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. What's the matter?
Well, I'm just a bit upset. Look, there's that keyboard, the one I've always wanted. 25% off, down to £240, and I still can't afford it.
Oh, I see. But you've been saving for ages, haven't you?
Yes, and I've saved £150. But it's not enough, is it? Even with 25% off, I still need another £90.
Can't you ask your parents to help? Can they lend you some money?
No way. They've just bought a car. They haven't got any spare money at the moment.
Tell me about it. I asked my parents to lend me some money the other day. They were nice about it, but they said no. They're saving to go to Canada to see my uncle.
Okay. There's no point in standing here looking in the window. I'll just have to forget about it for now. Let's go.
Well, if you say so. What a shame.
Hello. Looking at the keyboards? Come in and have a look. You can try one if you want.
Thanks, but no thanks. I can't afford the one I want. That black one. The Condor.
That one? I've got another one in the shop. It's got a scratch on it. So I'm thinking of taking another £100 off the price. Interested?
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to see it.
Come on, Tom. Let's go in.
I've been interested in music since I was a little kid. I started out playing the drums when I was 2 years old, but I also play keyboards. I've been doing that for about 9 or 10 years now, and I've been learning to play the saxophone recently. I've got one at home. I write my own music, and I've got different sound recording equipment at home, so I can record it and play it back. I want to become a professional musician one day, and I want to be on the radio. I send my music to all my school friends, so they can download it and listen to it on their phones, and they really like my stuff. I've been telling people for ages that my dream is to be famous, and most of my friends think I've got a good chance. Basically, I think it's important for as many people to hear your music as possible, so that people can find out who you are and how talented you are. So I've been posting my songs online, and some of them are really popular. One of them has had over 1,000 listens so far. My other dream is to get over 1 million listens one day, or to maybe release a single.
Music is one of the biggest things in my life. I have always loved going to gigs and hearing live music. I've been writing my own songs at home recently. Well, I've got some really big plans, and there's one dream I want to follow. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. I don't want anyone to find out. I think the best way for your dreams to come true is to keep them secret and not tell anyone else. That's because when you tell your friends your plans, they start to congratulate you with, "Oh wow, great idea," or "Yeah, go for it, you're amazing." And then you start to think you've already achieved something or won something, but actually, all you've been doing is talking about it. So I've been working really hard and practicing every day. And if or when my dream comes true, I'll be the first to tell you about it. All I will say is that there's a big competition next month, and that's all I'm saying.